Good morning, Year 5. So today we are continuing with our problem solving and applying our skills that we've been taught over the last term or so while we've been in Year 5. So we're looking at word problems using decimal notation. So what do we mean by the word decimal notation? Pause the video and just have a quick think about what you know about decimal notation. Okay, so hopefully you've gone away and you had a quick think about decimal notation. You may have come with an example of what you know of decimal notation. So this is your anchor. So we have done this. This was in January, I think the second week we came back to school, and this is your anchor today. So we have got our decimal notation. I know it's decimal because I have the decimal point. I've got my tens, units / ones, tenths and hundredths. I need to know those names because in questions, in particularly maths and challenges, and in papers, it will say how many tenths are in this number, how many hundredths are in this number. I need to know what the value is. So for example, here, I know that there are 5 hundredths. Okay. No, there's 5 hundredths. Okay. Right, what about this number then? 14.58. How many hundredths are in that number? What about 478.54? How many tens are in that number? Okay, it's really thinking about what numbers and the place value of those numbers to help us with our decimal notation. So, large cans of paint hold 2.65 litres. A small can holds 0.875 litres. How much more paint is there in the large can? So thinking about that, a large cans of paint hold 2.65. A small can holds 0.875. How much more paint is there in the large can? So I'm going to put here, I'm going to find my highlighter, large cans 2.65, small can, oh gosh, mouse is going a bit crazy there. Small can holds that. How much more is there? Okay, so 2.65, and I can put my placeholder there. Okay, I then know that 0.875. Okay, I can do that calculation quite easily. So here, I'm just going to take away, underlined, take away there. So all I'm doing is taking away 2.65 and 0.875. Now remember, what I have taught you guys is really important to put the decimal place in as you go. Okay, so always I set up my calculation like this. Okay, so it's always set up decimal place, decimal place. Then I can't go wrong lining up my numbers. Okay, because there we've got 3 numbers at decimal place. Here we've got 2. So you could technically line them up in. If you use this method, then you will not go wrong. Okay, so 0 take away 5, can't do. So that becomes a 4. Let me get my pen. That becomes a 4. And that becomes, oh, I don't know where you've gone there. 4 and a 1. So 10 take away 5. Let me get a bit thicker if I can. That becomes a 5. Okay. 4 take away 7 can't do. That becomes a 5. That becomes 14. 14 take away 7 is 7. 5 take away 8 you can't do. That becomes 1. 15 take away 8. 15 take away 8 is 10, 9, 8, 7. And 1 take away 0 can do, so it's 1.775 litres. Okay, it's really important we use our units as well. Okay, so using our decimal notations, line at a decimal point and you will not go wrong. So here's your task today and all your questions. Have a go, start on A and work your way through. Off you go, guys.